allow the two
It's okay. It's okay. Off your mind. It's okay. Off your mind.
Like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Mayegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. Mayegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. Can in the touchlight every corner, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. Mayegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Mayegun don't come, oh.
Hello there.
Mayegun la wa mo, la mo to jojo. Mayegun la wa mo, la mo to jojo.
Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. This is Mayegun Live. Apologies for the late start. I bet you all remember that this weekend is the Yoruba Union Summit here in Glasgow. Just thought we should share some moment together this evening. I mean, get some updates. Read the caption of this broadcast and please read beyond the caption. Read the description of this broadcast. Like it, share it. Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends. Tell all of them that Mayegun today. Thank you. Koolu, the Jaga bandits, the Jaga addicts, your new sheriff, the new slave merchants, somebody that they believe pocketed, well, not believe, somebody that pocketed Lagos right before our very eyes. is replicating the same thing all over Nigeria. It is a criminal enterprise, remember? You heard about state capture, don't forget. You can't work with Thiefnubu if you don't have criminal record, like boogie, like something. Now that's why Kekere-Ekun, the new Chief Justice of Nigeria, an indicted criminal. You know that Nigeria is a place where they will tell you always, whatever a man can do, you should expect the woman to do better. Kekere-Ekun fits this narrative so well. The only judge from Nigeria in the Supreme Court of Nigeria that receives a ban. It's called visa ban. A visa ban. So that's your next Chief Justice. Oh, that is your Chief Justice of Nigeria. I am not 18. I'm only feeling. I'm not sorry. Yeah, Koolu came back to swear for her this morning. Now, Mutide, again, right? Consider this evening a bit of dessert, like, you know, something you just have to, like an appetizer. Okay, I don't know. You know, instead of Mayegu not being here at all, and then you miss out on the happenings today, right? And then you wait on for another 3 days. So I decided that let's share some moment together this evening, okay? And that starts from druggies swearing in, you know, a corrupt woman. And some said, since Kekere-Ekun, right, is next in line. Norma, I think she's the next in line to that of the outgone Chief Justice, Ariwoole. So Kekere-Ekun became famous when she gave that you know, that Supreme Court sort of a verdict, which is part of, you know, of those who made somebody who came fourth in an election. And then he became first. The Supreme Court governor of Owerri, Oples Uzodingba, the man that I kind of believe was used, okay, to open the floodgate of terrorism in eastern part of Nigeria, has been living up to his, what do you call it, billing from this murderous APC. So Kekere-Ekun played a very big role. That got the attention of America. You know, America doesn't give a damn, as they say. But our action as, you know, as part of those who kind of gave that horrible ruling that truncated the people's will in Imo State, he was banned from entering America. I don't know, maybe they will ban her now. So today, we witnessed history in the making. The drug dealer swore for, I wanted to keep using swear for Ogbontarigi as your new Chief Justice of Nigeria. The future Nigeria about bright, about shine than that stainless steel, right? So that is where we're going to start from this evening, among other things, okay? The swearing for Kekere-Ekun by Escobar, the Pablo.
Do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so help me God. Judicial oath. I, Kudirat Motomori Olatokunbo Kekere-Ekun, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as the acting Chief Justice of Nigeria, I will discharge my duties and perform my functions honestly, to the best of my ability, and faithfully in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law. That I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the 5th schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. that I will not allow my personal interest to influence my official conduct or my official decisions, that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. Acting Chief Justice of Nigeria.
She is going to be later confirmed by the Senate before she will take the full designation as the Chief Justice of Nigeria. His Excellency Mr. President has invited family members of the Acting Chief Justice of Nigeria to have a picture with him.
Thank you very much.
His Excellency Mr. President has invited family members of the Acting Chief Justice of Nigeria to have a picture with him.
Do solemnly.
So that's how Kekere-Ekun Agbaole, the missus, the female, I mean, the way you will recognize her henceforth, everyone, is this. And you see, she's going to prove me right. Kekere-Ekun is the female version of Tank Tekinikality. Tank Tekinikality. Babalawo Ife, the plane driver. Okay, you see that on that altar where justice got killed, slaughtered in Nigeria, the gang responsible for that, protecting the interest of known career criminals, using the court to protect criminals who are living above the law, like Thiefnubu. Imagine somebody will be say, are you with me? In China, Koolu and some of maybe member of his family too. Kekere-Ekun will never be a chief justice in China. Sure, you get me now? Well, she won't be a chief justice anywhere. But if Tank Tekinikality could be your chief justice, why not Kekere-Ekun Agbaole, female version? Well, that's that. I mean, the reason why Nigeria is in serious mess is not just because politicians, like you call them, thieves. It is because the likes of that woman and many, even the one before, are Ariwoole. That one I call her. I mean, I call him Ariwoole. It was like a no show, right? In about 2 years or so, as the Chief Justice of Nigeria, he ensured that not only that his family members who never really went through what some of you are saying, you are practicing lawyers with all of your stuff, right? Some of them, straight out of law school, if they went at all. Well, they must have, right? Then went to serve in their papa's chamber. Then their father is the Chief Justice of Nigeria. My brother is the Chief Justice of Nigeria. I am a lawyer. Then I could possibly just become something and something, maybe a judge. So they've put their children, Ariwoole's children, you see them, they are judges. They are not currently at the High Court, State High Court, they are the Federal High Court, from Federal High Court, or they are like in the NJC, National Judicial Council. His own brother is the accountant for the NJC, I think. Courtesy of how they have used, I mean, people call it impunity. You know, impunity, chronism, and a few other names like that they call where people decided to turn the supposed institution into a familiar or familiar, you know, sort of a platform. So that in another 10 years, whenever these criminals have, you know, court cases, their children, their wives, their boyfriends, girlfriend, is that bad? You won't believe it. It's like they were like sharing judges, like say or more. And that's how you have that corrupt judiciary in Nigeria. The entire thing stinks. And that is also why the supposed political class or ruling class, the politicians, they choose which of the judgments they are going to obey. Once they see a judgment, they say, Caro, don't start again. Caro, you demand, they say, who is this? It is Senator Aduda. What kind of judgment did you just give there? You were expecting me to obey that judgment. Are you mad? And they say, sorry, I didn't know that you are involved. I will call my colleague at the appeal court. They will throw it out. Sorry, I didn't know. Nonsense. That's how they've turned Nigerian judiciary into. I mean, that's what they have turned Nigerian judiciary into. If you go there, they look for justice. Okay, good luck. It has become so rotten that it says the last hope of the common man. No, you'll be deceiving yourself. And I'm not saying this simply because I know I don't like them, or you know I don't like them. I'm saying all of this simply because they are the reasons why we are here. The reason why you are wondering, how come things are? You look at things and you look at them and you be like, but people have to work, people have to do the job, so let them do their job. But their job is to continue to sabotage you, the people. You see, where there is no rule of law, then you don't have a country. And that's what Nigeria is. You have criminals who have taken over. I mean, Koolu appointed the man that they said was has eyes for talent, right? Destroyed Nigeria economy. So the only solution is maybe if people say they are hungry, just give them food. And it's trending, is the new thing, right? Now, the supposed deputy Senate president from Kano, is now the national coordinator for Thiefnubu's palliative. Ijoba palliative. Ask them for economic policy. Zero. Except the ones that will send you into everlasting poverty, you say, generational impoverishment, right? But they believe that maybe all your worry is about food. Maybe they should just give them food. So the deputy Senate president of Nigeria, Barawo, that one self Naole, but they call him Barawo, okay, is from Kano State. And Thiefnubu's economic policy for them in Kano State is rice, of course. And the coordinator was there to deliver the rice. Because Thiefnubu loved the people. He is not happy that people are hungry. You know how they do it in Nigeria? You know that game? You pick one, I pick one. Pick one, I pick one. Right? Now, pick one in this regard is that, I'll tell you this. So, 40 billion naira for the judges. 8,000 naira for you to fight, to manage the removed subsidy. Private jets for me and my vice, shitty man. Student loan for your children. Abi, not grant, just loan. 104%. In fact, it was actually like a 300% salary increase for the already overfed pigs called lawmakers and the other politicians, political office holders, right? Greedy selfish, scum. So anyway, so they will get 300% increase. 70,000 naira minimum wage for you. What else do you have there? 5 billion naira yacht for Thiefnubu. And what did they give to you? A cup of rice for you and your children. Give me, you take one, I take one. That's exactly what Thiefnubu is doing with Nigerians, those who believe in, including those who don't anyway. And Barawo.
Here with all who is who in Kano. You can see me here. You can see our party chairman is here. Alhaji Abdullahi Abbas, the Minister of State, Housing, Minister of State, FCT, the minority leader of the House of Representatives, our House of Rep members. This is a former Speaker of the State Assembly and currently a member of House of Representatives, Hajia Mariam Shatima, and other members of House of Assembly. We just held a meeting in respect to a committee set up by the government, by Mr. President, on how to distribute palliatives to the needy in respect of Kano State people. So we are here because the President is concerned about how the exercise is not being done properly. So he decided to set up this committee to ensure that there's equitable distribution of palliatives to the needy of Kano State. So you can see we've taken our time to create a modality that the palliatives will be taken down to the people that need the palliatives. So the President is concerned. He has the care of his people. He has the care of the people of Kano State, and of course, Northwestern people of the Northwest and the entire people of this country. So this is what we are here for. That's why we've dedicated our time to do the exercise in the best manner possible. It includes those who are in other parties, the NNPP, the ruling party in Kano State, PDP, members of IPAC, and others. So it's all inclusive. It's all inclusive. There's no politics attached to it at all. So Mr. President is determined to make sure that everyone that needs help gets help anywhere. It's a way of helping the people, those poor, the poor of the poor, the needy. So that's what that's the mandate given to all by Mr. President, that this committee should do that. Make sure that the items to be so distributed get to the people. He has given a lot of palliatives, but they've not been distributed evenly. They've not gone to those that, to the grassroots, those that should have these palliatives. The DG Productivity Commission is here, very, very active in the committee, and everybody. The chairman was here on time, and the minister, everybody. In fact, you can see the minority leader came from Kano, came by road to attend the meeting. Yes. Yes, thank you very much.
I told you. See how they pretended that they are like so serious. Like they are doing something so Mr. President has already distributed many palliative. And he said this one must get to the poor people. And we must make sure that this rice get to the poor. Because Mr. President wants everybody to chop rice. Niger. And guess what? As they are setting up committee, national chairman, House of Rep members, senators and the rest of them, right? The same Kano states, the children, how a lot of them actually really live for food, though. Rich pikin go to say na film that they do is not real. Thiefnubu.
Since when they're born, you never seen this kind of abuse before. Turubu, I must abuse you. Turubu, number 1, Ogu Okiyopa. Turubu number 2, Ogu Okiyoma. Turubu number 3, Ogu Okiyo your children. Turubu number 4, Ogu go bury all your family. Turubu is a goat, yo. A goat, yo. Turubu is a goat, yo. Ewa Usa.
Ewa Usa. That's not all. When you decided to take a tour of the same Kano, you are likely going to come across this, as I did.
Nan da kuke gani ba ƙauye bane ba. Tsakiyar birnin jihar Kano ne, ba ƙauyen kunci bane ba. Tsakiyar Kano Central ce, tsakiyar birnin jihar Kano ce. Wannan unguwar bayan Nozius ce. Wannan bolar da kuke gani saboda kulawa gwamnatin mu so uku take sa kullun a zo a kwashe ta saboda neman kyan hanyar. Wannan hanyar da kuke gani masu motoci saboda kyan titin yanzu haka gabaki ɗaya ba ma sa hawa, gabaki ɗaya a gidajen suke barin motar su, sai dai su hau dan a caɓa ko su fito a ƙafa su je bakin titi. Wannan unguwar da kuke gani ita ce unguwar da aka rantse mana da girman Allah a cikin kwana 100 farko na mulkin adalci za a yi mana ita. Wannan dan bulan da kuke gani shine wanda na tafiya a ƙafa suke dan rarratsewa, in ma dan makaranta ne, in ma mace mai ciki ce su dan wuce su ƙarasa titi. Idan kuma tsautsayi ya zo mutum ya zurma a ciki. Kuma a daidai wannan lokacin da ɗimbin al'ummar jihar Kano suke neman ɗauki a irin waɗannan tarukan hanyoyin, a daidai wannan lokacin ne gwamnatinmu mai adalci, mai kishin al'umma, mai son talakawa, gwamnatin amana, gwamnatin matasa take ɗiba kuɗi tana zuwa tana yin gadoji a gurare irin su ɗan agundi da tal'udu da sauran gurare makamancan haka, waɗanda gabaki ɗaya mu al'ummar jihar Kano ba waɗannan buƙatar ayyukan ce a gabanmu ba. Ana cikin halin ƙuncin rayuwa ta irin waɗannan abubuwan. Mutum zai tashi da safe yana fargabar ya za a yi ya fita ya tafi kasuwa. Mutum zai dawo daga kasuwa yana fargabar ya za a yi ya dawo. Irin waɗannan unguwannin da kuke gani muna da su tari a cikin birnin jihar Kano. Yanzu wannan da kuke gani lafula ne idan ka danganta shi da irin titin Dabai, idan ka danganta shi da irin titin Turba da makamantansu. To muna kira da masu faɗa aji a cikin wannan tafiya da a taimaka wa al'umma, a taimaka musu. Kun ga waccan mota saboda kyan hanya a nan ake barin ta kwana yanzu. Wannan da hanya ce wacce za ta kai ka har titi, babba hanya ta kai ka makarantar Nozius. A taimaka al'umma wannan yanki, a taimaka a gyara musu wannan hanya.
As Kano. And if you probably want to be unbothered about infrastructural decay, which is just same way all over the contraption. These criminals, right? They continue to steal as if to say money is going out of fashion, it's going out of circulation, and they have to steal enough to last them generations. They are not creative, and they do not know how to create wealth. All they know is if they can have it, if they can take it, if they can't even take it, then they'll grab it, like they did in the contraption. But economically, what is it like? Here is another brother A businessman. This one is not even a poor man, a businessman from that same northern Nigeria.
Assalamu alaikum. This message for Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima, Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. My name is Abubakar Alhaji Bukar, the Secretary of Monday Market Youth Trader Association. Your Excellency, the time when you become Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, at that time with Monday Market will become 4. Since when you become to Vice President up to now, you didn't say anything about Monday Market, Your Excellency. This is your message for you. We Monday Market, we are suffering. We don't have capitals. There is no businesses. Look at our shop. Look at this way. There is no anybody. People are not buying and selling. Your Excellency, Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. You have to think about us. We Monday Market, we are suffering. People in Nigeria are not coming to Monday Market. Chad are not coming to Monday Market. Nigeria are not coming to Monday Market. Now people on Monday Market, all of them, we have suffered. We have no anything. Since you become Vice President up to now, you didn't say about anything about Monday Market. Your Excellency, please and please. You have. Assalamu alaikum.
Fellow Nigerians, this is just the beginning. Fellow Nigerians, this is just the beginning.
I just thought I should remind everybody. However, talking about the hardship, that is on one hand. Can you imagine being in the hand of your kidnappers for 7 months? About like, how is it going to be like? I don't know. Here is a woman in Niger State, which, see, today, the terrorists in Niger State killed 20 farmers again. 20 people. Here is a woman that has been in the hand of her captors because her family members have refused to pay the ransom. Somehow for 7 months. They didn't kill her. Now she's made a video to say, hey, help me, help. Now this one is here. Now they haven't killed her. I hope Thiefnubu and gang. I don't even know. That's not right to say, make Thiefnubu go save them. We all know that's not going to happen. But let's ask. Thiefnubu saved this woman before they kill her. She's been there for 7 months. I don't even want to imagine what they have done to her psychologically. Now she had the time to say, please save me. I don't even know if that's right.
Abdurrahman magana ka ce ni ce jaririya ga na zo wajen service an kawo kayan sahajiya sun ce ba za su ba da kayana ba. Sun ce he sun ji muryata saboda kafata na ciwo na ji rauni dan Allah dan ma'aikin Allah su taimaka mani. Su ma girman Allah su taimake ni su ba da kayan nan in taho tun daga yanan sahajiya su tahowa za su an kai karshen komi ni kadai suka bari dan Allah su ma girman Allah su taimake ni su ba da kayan nan a zo a anshe ni dan Allah dan annabi gani nan tare da hajiya. Annabi Umar kai ma
Astagfirullah. Because I remember, something. I said that woman look better than some of us where they outside. Have you seen those people where Shege they deal with inside Nigeria? Yeah? You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm like Column, because some people will just be like, okay, my ego, maybe I'm free and now maybe I take you. If you think say it looks better, I'm just expressing what I observe. Nobody deserves to be taken against their will, except in Nigeria. Because it seems like you all deserve it. You get what I mean? Like, have you heard? You remember that time when we said we wanted to go to Sokoto? So the first bus was full. We took the second bus. My dear, all the people inside the first bus, they kidnapped all of them. You see how God saved me? That is how people operate in Nigeria. If it never happened to them, maybe it is not that bad. And that is why I'm like, Nigeria is a place where you are just a victim waiting to happen. Here is a youth copper sharing his own experience from the kidnapper's pilgrimage. Well, he was rescued. His experience.
My name is Emmanuel. I'm from Akwa Ibom State. On August 17th, unfortunately on our way to the Sokoto Permanent Orientation Camp, I and the rest of my colleagues here were kidnapped in Zamfara State along the Gusau Sokoto Road, Gusau Zamfara Road also. Then it was a traumatic experience, though I cannot say everything that happened because it's too traumatic for me to say. But all the same, I'm thankful to God Almighty, the Army, and the NYC for my release. And I'm thankful to the press and the media for all their support and for everything they've done to make sure the release and the rescue to sea was successful. Thank you very much.
What shall I say unto the Lord? Yes, Lord. All I have to say, thank you, Lord. What shall I say? Thank you, Lord.
All I have to say, and it took on no more. This is not a laughing matter. If they kidnap you once and you come back to give testimony, you have no idea how lucky you are. Everybody sharing and to the point that our father once said, the Igbos are dangerous, the Igbos are these. Be careful, who was telling the Northerners then, don't participate in protests because it is Igbo protest. But everybody Lorabon. When they kill one emir, Nijeta, 2 days ago, emir of Kilotingpe, emir of Sabon bringing Gobiri. At least you heard the story yesterday. They still keep the body. As we are talking right now, the people of Sabon bringing Gobiri. They won't use plantain tree to replace the emir, make them bury him because Muslim rights says if somebody don't die, they have to bury them the same day. But now the terrorists that kidnapped him demanded for 60 million naira. Since they don't pay 60 million naira, they're paying him yesterday. Then they keep the body. Even the body said they go collect ransom before they release the body. That's how messed up the whole place is. So if you come back and give testimony, you have no idea. And that's what Nigeria is. That's for those on their way to Sokoto. What about the ones on their way to Enugu? Again, today the news said that terrorists have killed 20 farmers in Niger State. Not only that, 20 medical doctors. Do you know what it takes to train a doctor? And Thiefnubu and gang, kilo kan concern them. Whether you see doctor, to bury doctor, native doctor, you are on your own. 20 medical doctors, dentists, medical doctors. We don't know where they are. Here is one of the parents still appealing.
Retired since 2013. I'm 11 and a half years outside. Life is not easy with us. I'm pleading on behalf of the parents that the kidnappers should kindly release our children. It's not easy for us to raise the ransom of 50 million they are demanding. I'm appealing to government and the general public to come to our aid and to help us rescue our children. Retired since
50 million naira. Do you know what it takes to train a child to be a medical practitioner? Like what it takes. Do you know the sacrifices each person made to get to where they are? And just like that, they are police. They've kidnapped one guy. They said he's a pedo media or something. He's one of those guys on social media that, frequently releases some supposed marked government documents like that exposes fraud and the wrongdoings, the corrupt acts of those in the Nigerian government. Now they've picked the young man up. They picked him up, and everyone is panicking. If they were going to kill him, how did they even pick him up? Nobody knows what he looks like. Nobody knows what his name, his name is. How did they know all of that? Well, they said in Nigeria they've got this way of, they are Ajakas too, right? They have Nigeria purchased Nigeria purchased the machine, by the way. I don't even know what that means, right? So they purchased the machine, right? And that machine is to help hack into your WhatsApp. Because WhatsApp messages, phone calls, and everything there is an end-to-end encryption, right? For real it is. So it requires the law. The police will have to get a court warrant for them to legally access your WhatsApp, but not anymore, especially in Nigeria. So they could hack you, do this, do that, hack your this and that. Government too, they hack you. Because they just wanted to know where they can find you. But they can't find the terrorists. They can't find the terrorists who are actually doing this to people. You want a country that works. You don't like the, you don't like the negative attack that you have brought upon the contraption. I'm talking to the criminal politicians now, right? Then change your way. Begin to actually do things right. And watch how a lot of people that complains won't really complain that much anymore. Because, if you actually do your job. But no, they won't. I have said this many times on this, my Egun's Diary Political. I said, the criminals who are wearing uniforms in Nigeria, the police, the military, and the rest of them, they are there not to protect you. They will say to you, we are protecting you. It's a lie. They can't even protect themselves. But the point here is that they are being paid to protect their senior criminals. Yeah, your criminal politicians, to be protected from you, from your anger. Have you not noticed? That even the policeman with no pay, a policeman that is struggling to live with his family, he still has a duty to protect the criminal politician that failed to pay him and his family if he decided to go for them. You know why? Because the police in Nigeria, the military in Nigeria, they are not put together to protect you. If they are to protect you, they will stop kidnappers. They will stop them. Doesn't matter who they are. Because it's their job. It's their job to keep you safe. They will prevent crimes from before they even happen. So here is the deal. They are not put together to protect you. A lot of you are having this sense of expectation, sense of entitlement. You're asking questions like, hey, is our police not supposed to protect us? Are we not supposed to protect us? And then you are speaking to one armed criminal wearing a dark uniform or other uniform they put on, right? I actually call that jersey. So they are wearing the same jersey, like they are mourning one of them who died, right? He's unpaid. He's probably not eating well. But he's put on all this gear. He's got gone. And I wonder what is going on in his head. When he sees you, all of you are like, we not gonna agree. Yeah, it's our right. Yeah. Just look at you and be like, how can everybody going to look like a hyena like this? Say Nigerians are hungry anyway, right? The policeman is hungry. The soldier is hungry. But somehow he's pumped because he needs to stop you from coming for these rogues. So when he now looks at you like, instead of seeing human being, about the way they just they see like wolves. When you shout something like the greatest Nigeria people, we really okay bomb Blomudani, like how hyena get ant to hold bomb. This must be a dangerous animal. Fire! He's hungry. He's confused. But he's still there, I believe. Remembering why he's putting on that uniform and why he's carrying that gun. It is not to protect you. It is to protect your criminal leaders from you. And that is why they won't detect kidnappers. They won't find them, even though you have this Fulani terrorists on TikTok. But people, like typical Nigerians, are more so like policing and then investigative, more than the supposed NIA, CIA, NSA, like that. They love titles, right? People will no fight war where they give themselves general. General Akpan Bion. I say, yes. In the military, as a military officer, I want to warn you. I am not just a general. I am a general of Nigerian army. Where you jagun where you anything real. He's just there as a general with pot belly. I mean, I'm a wagadu. Because he want the uniform to look like he's fit. He won't fit anything. No, people wear fit. They use a walking stick. I won't wear it. Right? So what you have to do in Ikpe, that is why you see them. They are so entitled. One of them killed over 1,500 people in Zaria, Kaduna State. The Shiites in 2015. Yeah, a few months after these murderous people took over Nigeria. 2015. 1,480 something. Right? Because they blocked the road of the ship of army staff. How dare you? Say who you be? Block your road. You get turned back. Me now. How dare you block the road of the chief of army staff? What an insolent! It's a threat to national security. How? Papa, we're in any soldier here now. Papa, go and pass another place. Go. You don't have to kill people, right? No. He says, how dare you? I will show to you that I'm a general in Nigerian army. Who they Jaguri? Jaguri? It's unfortunate, though. I just thought I should mention that. Now, going forward, our father said, Ninyamiri, Nanzu, and Zanga. I'm trying to find the link word because he said it was the Igbos that were planning protest against Thiefnubu. It was also a pro-Muslim ticket. The change the tongue. I'll tell you what I mean by that. In 2023, Thiefnubu paid these clerics, who sabi this Olodo, these wearies from northern Nigeria, right? Who sabi read Arabic, and they can tie their own bed sheets on their head perfectly well. So they got paid. So they went to town. One Muslim is great. So the one Muslim is good. Two Muslims is better. And that was how the Muslim ticket, the Mumu tickets, got sold in northern Nigeria. They decided to go tribal. They actually went tribal. When the Bedu began to enter body, when people started screaming, and here and there, they said they wanted to enter streets. This man collected another 16 million again to turn it into Igbo. Now, this is not Igbo. They planned a protest, making the North no part. You remember him? They know they tell a person, yeah, tell a person. They know they tell a person. Now, body go tell them, want to pack colleague here. Ni fear bamu baba. When I say pack colleague here, that story of that emir of Sabumbrini, touch everybody gone because they said that man was a very good man. He was actually a good man. Then they disgraced him, they tortured him, they bloodied him, and they murdered him. Ababanik everybody. Young guys so like waiting they call gun for Hausa Ahmed. Everybody Lord Abago protect our Alaji do sobe.
Mu je ga karatu. Don ku ta zo bi dan makamai. Ba wai magana a nan ba ku ta zo bi dan makamai. Ku ta kowa wanda duk an da hannun sai bindiga ya so bindiga. Ku ta ku so bindigogi. Duk makamin da kun ka san kuna iya mallaka ku ta ku mallake su. Bai yi ma'ana katun banza ya sallama ba cikin gida da ta yi da mataka kana kallo ba ko ya dauke ka shi katu kai kashi da tsoyu kai da tsoyu ya saka gaba. Ina wani tsoyunka. Ka san mace. Don ku ce ku bi bindigogi gwamnati ta ba su bindigogi su ba su bindigogin. kuma ku ce ku bi naku yau ku bi da bindigogi tare da makamai kowane iri sannan da an ji rigima a fito gaba daya ba su iya kashe mutane gaba daya da an ji rigima ga makwabta a hito a yi kiran sallah ba kai kiran a yi ko kuwa ma aka yi a hito gaba daya ba da ce mutane su lalata kansu ana musu wannan walakanci ba iskan mutane suna mutane walakanci ba daidai ba ne ka dai ba yan kwarorin mutane su tare hanya wai shikenan yanzu ba a biya hanya zuwa sun tare shikenan kowa ya zo ya fakin kun koma mata ba a bi da itace a tasan musu to Allah ya shirin da mu ka mu tafi ka mu ga karatu don ku ta zabi dan makamai ba wai magana amin ba ku ta zabi dan makamai ku ta kowa wanda duk da halin sai bindiga ya so bindiga ku ta ku so bindigogi duk makamin da kun ka san kuna iya mallaka ku ta ku mallake su bai yi ma'ana
ó ti dójú ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn ó ti dójú ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn ó ti dójú ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn.
ó ti dójú ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn. Everybody, ó ti yé sìn wo. Somebody was asking me interpret. I interpreted before you even watched the video. The Afar, now one bigoted jihadist, is a terrorist. He's a terror promoter. Okay, he's very popular in the northern Nigeria too. Ilebiniwon Onibara. Once they give them small money like that, they will deliver your message, right? They'll be like a tape recorder. All they have to do is just to sprinkle it with some Arabic, like that. You go to say, all this, is being brought by the spirit. So that's the kind of drama. So it's been APC through. But they killed one emir. They killed one emir for Sokoto. It's like a sacking, like a community head. Here you get sacking Sabon Brainy Guber in Sokoto. His kidnappers demanded for 60 million naira ransom. When he couldn't pay the money, they made a video. It was bloodied to plead for the money. Still, nobody paid. Then the next thing, they just announced that they don't kill him. And so everywhere scatter. So a lot of them are now like, who have been covering up, especially under Boko Haram for 8 years, covering up the atrocities of these terrorists in northern Nigeria. Second, they be like, this any kind of death where they take away your mates. Baba, now one thing they give you. You deal with me. I swear. If your mate, you call and say, it is not for you to fear. It is just for you to know that if it be your turn, well, maybe you should fear. So that afar was like, everybody should go and buy a gun. Self-defense is not a crime. You shouldn't wait till the terrorist kills you. Things don't pass that Shegiya right now. To stay alive, now war. So if you want to stay alive, you must go and get ready to prepare and defend yourselves. That's why he was telling his congregation. If you wait for government to come and protect you, you'll be gone. And that is the situation, right? Anyway, going forward again, okay? It be like, say, Teresa Mendoza, Abuja. I am talking about rats. Remy Ahmed, Thiefnubu, rats. Has come out again to help share some palliatives. 50,000 naira per every Nigerian. They want to give, okay, this is the figure. 37,000 Nigerians will be given 50,000 naira. Do you get the drift? No? Okay, let me remind you. Okay. Every time APC, Egbekegbe, and their affiliates tells you that they want to, for example, we want to give money to 700,000 Nigerians. Now shop. There is no 700,000 Nigerian that will collect shishi. No. But you will see some that will display, they will display cardboard check to show to you that, see my 50,000. All of you, the remaining 37,000 of you, okay, just wait, okay, they will still give you. Look at me, 50,000 naira to start a business. And that's all they need to do. And then the report will say, Remi Werepe empowered 37,000 women with, wait for it, 1.6 billion naira. You say, true. If they give that 1.6 billion naira to 37,000 people at 50,000 naira each, that should make some impact within Nigeria. But you know they make any impact. How can you say you shared 1 trillion naira, 1.4 trillion naira to 700,000 Nigerians at the rate of 100,000 naira each? And there is no record of how you share that to 1.4 million. 700,000 Nigerians. 700,000 Nigerians. There's no record though. Or if you want to see maybe about, if you want to see 100 here, 200 there, 50 here, 100 there, 300 there. If you want to see the image of those who collected money here, to show to you that 700,000 Nigerians shared 1.4 trillion naira. That's exactly what Remi Werepe is doing. Please, 37,000 times 50,000. Where's my pen? I still remember the way they taught us maths in school. Okay. So 37,000 has 3 zeros. Now, if you now say 50,000, that is also how many zeros? 4 zeros. Take all the 4 zeros. Go put them at the back of the 37,000. So what do you have? 370 million naira cash out. And all they need to do is to call few guys like this, carry some placard, sing some songs. The 370 million she walk boni. You go call the house later and say, can impact 50,000 they give them that time? 50,000 kini. What on Jones.
As we are all aware of the challenges faced by small and medium enterprises, especially the petty traders, who form the backbone of our local economies. These challenges, however, have not deterred the strength of our women. I salute you all and celebrate your courage and resilience that keep you going to put food on the table for your families. Today, through the Renewed Hope Initiative Economic Empowerment Program, we are providing 1,000 pre-selected women petty traders per state with a grant of 50,000 naira each to recapitalize and grow their businesses. A total of 1,850 million naira will be disbursed to 37,000 women petty traders across the nation. And the good news for Delta, and I know the First Lady mentioned it, but His Excellency, your amiable governor, has decided to match our 50 million naira grant to Delta with another sum of 50 million naira. So instead of the women receiving 50,000, they are going to be receiving 100,000.
Next essay.
You get the job? Yeah, they do my 370 million nonsense. 1.850 million. Ha. Yeah. Yo, boy. What's the rub? You bad in there, man. All they need to do is probably share 50 million, 1.8 billion. Gone. Would you say they didn't share money? Didn't you see? I mean, at least you saw them in Delta. Didn't you see that? They're singing. In fact, they even did well in Delta, oil producing states. 100,000 naira per petty traders. And that is the office of the First Lady. Where did Remi Werekwe see 1.8 billion, by the way? Remi Werekwe has no 1.8 billion. It is called opening shop on the Mugus, Nigerians. They will sing. You saw them. Thank you. Oh, I love this woman. Oh, she's such a mother. Oh, man, when I saw her like this, bro, when they give me that my check, I just started crying like, this woman is a mother. Are you not going to say Thiefnubu's rat is not a mother? But right there, you see, on the individual head, yeah, as they give them 50, as they are giving them 100,000 naira, they cash out on each person, maybe not 1 million or maybe not 10 million per person. That they cash out, that they give them 100. So because if you divide the money, like the whole 1.8 billion dollars, naira, you can see that some of these women could actually be paid 10 million naira to start proper business, like the way inflation of Nigeria is, right? But they will give them money that will never, ever prosper them. Never prosper them. Sorry, However, I think we should still continue. I hope everybody is okay. This one happened at Yanokpajali, this evening. What? There are countries where you have this serious wind. And I don't think there's any part of Nigeria with this serious wind. Is it bad road? I don't know. I saw this while I was on my way to the studio. I was like, Ile. And I said, era, passenger. With all the passengers inside. We still couldn't really figure it out what happened. So they got it up. And the rest is history. They said the old passengers were inside. And that place didn't look like a place somebody is doing like 70 miles per hour or something. But more we leave it that way. So while I left that, again, right? While I left that place, and I was like, still like, the body dark to tractor. Must you drive tractor to show that you want fixed road? This is how they fool around. Because they know they are leading, they are actually like the luckiest, leading the dumbest group of people ever in the world. And it's got up fooling. Maybe you said we didn't fix road. See me now. Engineer, fix it. The dubious darkball of Remo.
I'm highly disappointed of Nigerian government because the Nigerian government were highly disappointed in them due to foreseen circumstances. Definitely, I'm one of those people who are proving people should die in coronavirus is more better than people should die in hungers. Hunger kills more than coronavirus because some people are less privileged. Due to foreseen circumstances that I said it, some people are less privileged, which they are based on daily pay, which are not even based on salaries. But our government thinks that the lockdown is the best solution to coronavirus and proving it to an extent and to the levels of alacrity that if someone die in coronavirus, it's more efficient to die in hunger because some people will be at indoor. There's no way to.
That's supposed to be the real Wole Soyinka. But now go they laugh and laugh. He's making a point there, like you have heartless people as your leaders that will prefer people to die in coronavirus. Okay, I don't want to get infected though, right? But did you see dubious duck boy? It's called peak fooling. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drive the tractor so that we're gonna build the best road. Yeah, right. Take the picture so that they can put that in their glossy campaign posters in 2020 watts. And say, you see me, Shamini, or the one they will say, Shamini on our way. Just, I'll pretend that I'm not seeing you, okay? Just Shamini on our way. Oh yeah, please. Do it now, yeah, good. Rather than do the job for real. You know what I mean? Do the job you are supposed to actually really do. You don't need all these paparazzi. You don't need all these people. Why do you even need everybody everywhere when you want to build a road? I know it is. They say it is their tradition in Nigeria, right? Because the criminal politicians, they wanted to have something to show to you how or why. I mean, the reason why they have to steal from you, so they can say, "Can't you see the road I'm doing from so and so to?" You don't need all those paparazzi. You could save the money, right? The money you're going to give to those people carrying your placard, telling everybody that you are the best when you are not. People who are supposed to be at work, they are out there waiting for what you had for them because, yeah, they had to come around and massage your ego. They do that all the time. I don't know why people have no respect. Okay, I think I do. Maybe I don't. There's something I want to say, okay? People started beating themselves from inside the Supreme Court today, that a lot of people were wondering if they were inside the Supreme Court or they were inside the Super Bowl, somewhere where people are beating themselves up. Who are these guys? What caused this commotion? They said they are from Kogi. Remember that Olodo and then Ajakas? Ajakas is SDP, former member of Yeye Bello's clan. Olodo was the one that was supposed to succeed Yeye Bello, and at all costs, he must succeed Yeye Bello. They rigged the election openly. They did all they could, and they wanted. I mean, they allowed the court to legitimize it, as it is expected. I just don't know why they started beating themselves up inside the court. I mean, they beat you for outside. You run enter court. That should make it more like, a sacred place that anybody will touch you is going to deal with murder justice. But right now, justice or no justice, thuggery, which is the order of the day of your political space, was highly displayed at the highest space of your supposed justice at the Supreme Court. And what happened, right? I think they all came for the verdict of the courts. Okay, they've been through the tribunal, they've been through the appeal courts, like appeal, then Supreme Court, where this, as usual, it is to certify the rigging and legitimize it. That's their job. Then immediately after they gave the judgment that Olodo could continue, Diri from Bayelsa could also continue. Hopeless Uzodimgba from Owerri could continue as well as as your governor. I think, thank God he wasn't the governorship candidate of Kogi. But it is not okay. By inside court, we the rough near one japosa like they beat themselves to outside. I'll show you. Let's go inside that place. You reach somebody in a governorship election. Una still attack him. Those are Yeye Bello supporters. Oh, they were attacking the Ajakas guy. Stoned him and all of them. Kogi. We still don't know where Yeye Bello is. You know? Then I saw where the Emir of Kano, because Emir are going to the original, but Sanusi, I'm talking about Sanusi Lamido. Sanusi. Now, Sanusi Lamido has been awarded a PhD. I don't know what. Now, in cry, got my attention. They say he became emotional when his, what do you call it, his PhD thesis was approved. And you can now call him Emir Dr. Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, I think. But they said he was emotional. Emotional, Emir. Oh, yeah.
Knowledge project and as an activism and also feminism, Muslim feminism.
Thank you.
Yeah, Guber and Joe, thank you very much. So I'm in this very fortunate position to be the very first to congratulate Emir Sanusi on having passed the examination without any corrections. So the thesis stands and is passed by the 2 external examiners as it was submitted. So there is no further work to be done. This is a clear pass, which is one of the options as of the results of the PhD. So congratulations for Dr. Sanusi, I can say, Dr. Emil Sanusi, as a preliminary. This has not as yet been confirmed formally, so there's still going to be the award ceremony. And I want to congratulate your supervisors, in particular your first supervisor, Professor Mashoud Badran. Well done to the two of you. So in terms of process and formalities, the examiners will complete a joint examination.
Knowledge project, and as an act.
Oh my God, I feel like crying. So I'm going to be a doctor now. Oh God. Yeah, Aurora. Because we actually know that we are now living in a world where you can actually, you can have to add a little bit of a drama. Being a drama king or a drama queen, sort of us is on a use, right? Anyway, some people will jump up. I'm a doctor now, doctor. You see, there's something that is wrong with the way Nigerians always pursue all this, they call it academic excellence and all that. It's great, but it's funny. Nigerians don't, especially Nigerians that have invested so much in education. People like us, we don't get doctor, we don't get PhD or anything for anything other than the PhD as the Babaji of this temple. I mean, I've got my own master's in this, by the way, but it is not a paper qualification. But here is something. In Nigeria, so many people with a certificate, this certificate, that. For ordinary drainage, we know if we build. Gather. You know what is called gather? Now bridge, small bridge. This 10-meter bridge. 10 meter to the shower by. Let there be bridge. And Shinko will put bridge there in the next 15 minutes. Yeah? Well, you see everybody with all of this certificate, this engineer, supervisor, scan, DFA, MSc, NMNCCA, FRSCCA. But these are people who know if event ordinary need to. Our roads are still being built. Yeah, the roads are still being built by Lebanese, Chinese, and then the Oluwole construction companies that some of these political parties actually starts. Nothing can really be built with all these brains. You see Nigerians outside, like all over the world, who are actually putting into practice what they have there, right? They excel out there, but when you go back to Nigeria, they want to become political appointees. You see engineer that should be interested in floating a national construction company, that they can say this is Nigerian Julius Baja. You know what I mean? Like creating an avenue, a tradition where people can say, oh, this was Nigerian made, this one is Nigerian design, this one, like that. And you can see them as, in international markets all over the world. No. Appointments in it. Engineer where they built 15 trillion naira road. Devoluma year of a boy. He brags that he's engineer too. I am engineer. Oh, he's such an engineer. They can't build anything. Nothing. Our supposed health, practitioners and all of them, because those people we supposed discover things, they have been frustrated to the point that people just wanted the certificate. They just wanted the paper thing to just get out of that place. They are not interested in impacting in their own society. They are going to school to learn how to rob and steal from the people, steal from the government. Gain access to government and loot money. So there are schools that are of no use. That is why when you look at me and be like, I am Dr. What is your first name, sir? Let's go straight to the point, because soon now, I'm going to talk, say we're supposed to talk to doctors with respect. I mean, they need respect for anybody to any invention, to add any value. I don't have respect for you. What respect should I have for you when you are actually an enabler yourself, right? Scientists, you can see this one, they say this one, a Nigerian scientist. Babakile invent. Do you find anything recently? So where I found I discovered blind mosquitoes. Nobody knows if a mosquito is blind. So I did the research and I found a blind mosquito in the creek of Ilaje in Ondo State. Research blind mosquito. Yeah, there are blind mosquitoes. Our value on Yema had more content. What value would that one have to this situation Tabarawai? Then they will go on TV. You see this one is a scientist, Nigerian. Can they invent? Yes, sir. Who had value? Like you found this problem, then you create the solution and say, thank God, oh, now because of your invention, oh, now he saved 10 million children from becoming crippled from Bele. No. They want to be appointed to political office. They will come write this title. Engineer Magbagbiola. Ola Osheta ni kan shosho. Say engineer woni teyin sir. What kind of engineer are you? And what have you really done to add value to that same society than to rip people off? So can you value education in here, no? Some of them are like they can speak correct English. So they you will kind of wonder, say, oh more. How come people say nah school dropout, people will not go school at all. And them can they control people will go school. You know why? Because most of those who claim to be educated in Nigeria, they did not go to school because they want to invent anything. Or they went to school to learn how to read and write and calculate money. So that if they have to shit and take their chances, they can say, I went to school. It is not about inventing or helping anyone. That is why you see them, they went to school, they are looking for a job. You understand? So I don't understand all this thing. I'm not ridiculing because I know say a lot of you invested so much to get your education. I'm just challenging you, Neil. What is value of their education? Engineer, doctor, this. Now drug dealer, they control the country. Then you have a professor, Professor Yakubu. Remember him, Professor Yakubu. Professor Yakubu, a man should be fraudster. Professor Yakubu, a man should be fraudster. Professor, the rig election for school dropout, drug dealers, human traffickers, pickpockets, treasury looters, Like, how do you actually explain that? Those of you will go school. Imagine me, Professor Mayegun. Professor Mayegun, it took me 12 years to become the GO of this temple that speaks offhand enough that I could get anyone who claims to be so educated, interested and glued to reason. Beyond that nonsense that they want to flaunt on our faces. What value is that adding? I'm a professor in this area. This is my field now. I've gained the experience. I've paid the prices. I could be given an issue to what? Because I've added value. I am adding value. I'm actually getting you to reason and look around you and react accordingly to your environment before it takes you. I am adding value. But you see, professor, you see this one, they are all out there like, like vultures, waiting to take their pound, wait any opportunity. Educated people are worshiping money. It's any problem. Education was supposed to kind of enrich your mind. That material things shouldn't kind of drive you. You should have a purpose. That's why you have education. You must have a purpose. Something. You live for something. No. Live for Kinike. Take advantage. Take chances. Education is nothing where they have all their greed. And greed blinds. You know that. It does. And then you see what greed does. It destroys the greedy And it destroys the neighbor of the greedy. Now all of us go collect. So can you value education in here? Go, no. Education in here, can you value? They went to school. They joined banks to rob people. They went to school to join politics, to rob people, not to add any value. Do you know who you are talking to? I have PhD in aeronautic. Emma upset me. I respect her, you know. I am talking about the value. Exact value wogon derived from all these paper certificates to fly about. And if it's about paper certificate, somebody gets certificate from a school before they founded the school. They see we graduated from a school before they started the school at all. Is your procedure today? Professors, professors from schools, they are falsifying figure because they were paying them 1 million, 2 million naira to rig election, only for the same professor to turn around, begin to carry placard. Solely. Hey, your education actually doesn't really have value. Educated people are supposed to change the society for the better. Educated people. That's what education is. You were supposed. It was education that brought so many inventions you've seen. Education. It changes life. It changes people. It changes the trajectory of their lives. What does educated illiterates? What do you think they had to the people? They destroy every fabric of it. They dehumanize you. You are educated, but you are dehumanized. In a place where your value is written, your value is rated in the color of the currency that they hold. If I go to, I think I have some currencies here too, by the way. I usually show that off. Every time I want to make the Ronokus realize that I am only trying to save them. Sure you get. When I say save them, right? I have an opportunity to probably pretend that I don't know what's going on in that contraption, right? But because I know that the greedy will not only destroy themselves, they will destroy their neighbors too, like you are witnessing today. Now, when you flash, man, there are so many of them that this is their value. If this is your value in life, if this is something that once you see them, your countenance will change. About any value, man. You have what? You have no value. And that is what greed does. So if you are educated and flashing Owobai, will begin to make you feel like, don't worry, $1 ni, but at least, mole flaunt. So what I'm saying is that if you now kind of have your education, person will go school, you go school, but paper, by controls you. You are a waste in here. That's why you have your educated professors. In schools, educated people with the past knowledge to other younger people. They join the bandwagon of rigging elections only for them to come back later and protest that their salaries have been stolen by the people they rigged for. Their pensions have been stolen by people they rigged for. But they are educated. If education win here, then they do it again and again and again, even when they retired. Oh dear man, no. It's impossible. So if a man question a lot, right? I question things a lot. I say, oh, education, yesha, or you are all going to school to go and learn how to read and write so that you can learn how to forge the law, how to change the law, how to manipulate the system, how to falsify the figures, and indeed, just to make yourself feel rich. Why millions of others can possibly go to places. So what can you value education when ordinary paper? I get Americans here. I've got 2 Americans in my room here now, right? Where paper, you are valued by paper, and you can change anything about your position. You can compromise your own whatever it is because of paper. Any value. I just thought I should say that. Going forward, I have a brother here who believes that it is only foolish people, losers, that shared messages of hatred, especially the tribal one. Testimonial lele.
21st of August 2024, and the time now is exactly 12 noon. Real quick here. Yesterday, being 20th of August 2024, was supposed to be the date for the mega hashtag Igbo Must Go protest, has been pushed and announced by some good-for-nothing elements in the southwest and most especially in Lagos State. Now, I waited yesterday to see if you people will have the audacity, if you will have the guts to carry out that protest. Let me rightly say here that I am disappointed, because it turns out that you people are just a bunch of toothless street dogs. Because if I say toothless bulldogs, it means I'm even hyping your nonsensical, idiotic profiles. Now listen to me and listen carefully. You are saying hashtag Igbo must go. What is the reason why you want the Igbos to go? You said they are taking over your land. Go and ask your state governments. Go and ask your traditional fathers. Go and ask your local government chairman. Go and ask your local community community heads. Go and ask them. When the Igbos bought the land, did they not pay? No, did they not pay you? That was how Lagos State told us that Dangote got that land for free, until Dangote said he paid $100 million for that land. That land where the Dangote refinery is sitting right now. Did they not pay you? If you think you are being intimidated by the Igbos, if you think the Igbos are intimidating you, it is simple. Compete with them. Compete with them. If you see any business they are doing that they are intimidating you with, go venture into that same business. Compete. Let me use myself as an example. I am a Yoruba man. Now let me tell you something. Where I work is owned by an Igbo man from Imo State. There are over 50 of us working under this man. But there are only 4 Yorubas among the 50s. There are those from Delta State, Edo State, and Igbos. Majority of the workers are Igbos. But guess who is the West Africa manager? A Yoruba man from Ondo State. But the company is owned by an Igbo man. I am a Yoruba man from Ogun State. All right? And I'm one of the senior staffs in his company. All right? Let me tell you, he pays me even more than some of the Igbos. I am doing well more than some of... Listen, we are just about 4 Yorubas. But you know what? We were not intimidated. Let me use myself. Matter of fact, my presence sometimes intimidates some of my colleagues that are Igbos. My presence intimidates them. My boss is an Igbo man. Stop being stupid, like you are beefing your destiny helper. Imagine me now beefing my boss. I go feel the way I do today. Common sense is not common. If you come on, all of them, I go get them. Hashtag Igbo must go, Igbo must go. Imagine Shakiru. See Razaki, see Kamo. Wait there for one room for face my face. You even they owe your landlord 7 months and never pay. You they tell Emeka, where they live for 5-bedroom duplex, where they import 20 feet container every month, tell them to leave Lagos. If you leave Lagos, how much will the tax so you they pay for Lagos? See, stop being stupid. Okay? Those idiots that are pushing that narrative on Twitter, they are getting paid. They are getting paid. They are getting bankrolled by the... No, they are being bankrolled by the state government. And you are here advertising your stupidity. Igbo must go. Go where? Igbo must go where? Igbo must go where? You said that they are taking over your land. The Igbos are taking over your land. You all are just a bunch of idiots. The mega rally, hashtag Igbo must go, August 20, no going back. I waited yesterday, I didn't even see a single person raise one placard. You all are just a bunch of toothless street dogs, like I said earlier. Get something to do with your...
I don't read social media anymore. They abuse the hell out of me. If I read it, I get high blood pressure. I get angry. I don't read it. So, If I want to hear anything, my children or any of my workers will tell me, this one say this one. If I'm tired, I say, please, forget it.
Forget it. Yeah, I just thought I should share that with you, that even though I have done my own best on this platform to make us understand that those who are pushing the tribal hate, the hatred against tribes and all of that, they are sponsored by Sanwo-Ikú of Lagos. So these are people who are sponsoring them. You will be so stupid to join them simply because somehow they appeal to your bias. These guys don't give a damn about Yoruba. They don't give a damn about you. Or you remaining angry and hateful towards people who have done you nothing. It is to their own advantage. It is. So it's going to be like foolish of you to continue to help them push that. But Baba, since we know if he shame the shameless, no problem. We'll keep exposing those, that guy called them the low lives. I like that. Bunch of losers. I like that too. Because there are those that will tell you today in Yoruba land, right? That if we begin to talk about tribe, like some of them were saying, Yoruba job for the Yoruba people. It's okay. How many Yoruba job they? If all of us want now, can they use that tribe, this tribe, that? If you are not foolish, listening to APC, that don't give a damn, push you into poverty. Can they use you to defend the madness? Where is Yoruba job? Where is Yoruba business? Where and how are these guys promoting and supporting all this Yoruba stuff? They don't give a damn about you. Yoruba is weary, Olotale family. Otale family, right? Oshe big boy from Odumeji. Pasoki, Oshupaki, everybody they praise you and all of that. Some of you don't even get anything, you don't get any inheritance. Baba you ni àwọn ọmọ ìran baba you ní kí ló tin pé kò ní tire de kó máa ní kẹ̀kẹ́. Baba you ní nǹkan kan. Àwọn majority ọ̀nà ìran ni wọ́n, you know what I mean, but àwọn ọmọ ológun ajẹbíríkì la máa ń pè wọ́n Jẹ̀bú, ọmọ ológun ajẹbíríkì. Those who blame other people for their misfortune and for their own problems, okay? But themselves. There are Yorubas who knows very well that there is something about us, okay? I am talking about the industrious and then the curious ones among us who really wanted to, the progressives, not these urchins. You know what I mean? These cretins and all that. Bent in spoiling the name of the Yoruba people. The Omoluabis. They call people Omoale because of a drug dealer. Papa mi ori iru eri laye mi. You know? So I am happy that there are many Yorubas that way. Itoba bidane no yin. Shebi you be a Yoruba ponu. Even despite all the funding and all that, itoba bire no yin. So kì í ṣe ọmọ àlè. Because ọmọ àlè náà ni, you know, anyway, right? Itoba bire no yin dronukus. Eat the street. And tell whoever you want to go that they should go. Toba lui. Be Lubara. And I hope it happens so that I can have a video to share with other Ronokus who missed the beating. Save Nigeria, be. Here is one of those who have benefited from the rots. The former governor of Bayelsa, preaching constitutional change. We are getting there.
Well, first of all, I want to agree with the position that has been recently canvassed. Well, I mean, this argument didn't start today. The patriots have advanced this argument a long time ago, right from when they had the first leadership in the persons of F.R.A. Williams, Chief F.R.A. Williams, of blessed memory, and then later Professor Ben Wambuize, and down the line till today. So it's not a recent issue. And as you rightly observed in your introduction, some of us, and I inclusive, are of the view, firstly, that this country needs a people constitution, a constitution that emanates from the people, a constitution that will lay the groundwork for unity, because you see, the constitutional foundation, the superstructure, is what determines even the economics, structure that will be built on it, the political systems that will be built on it, the legal system, and then dealing with the overriding issue of integration and cohesion in this country. We believe that the existing constitution is not a people's constitution. It didn't emanate from the people. The 1999 constitution has been severally amended. Started as a decree of the military government, 1990. In fact, it was so bad that in 1998-99, when this democratic dispensation came in, even the political players, and I was a state chairman at that level, didn't even have an idea of what the constitution looked like. I mean, it was that bad. The constitution was promulgated to take effect from when President Obasanjo, who was elected president, took his oath of office. And that was when the constitution, everybody read it and then saw what it looked like.
So basically, it was people were kept in the dark.
Everybody was kept in the dark.
That's extraordinary.
So a number of people have forgotten that unfortunate development. That I'm not sure even President Obasanjo, as well as the 36 state governors in 1998, who stood elections under provisions that were made by a military decree, the transition decree, didn't even know the nation extent of the powers that they were going to have, and
that's extraordinary.
The issues. Yes, a lot of Nigerians have lost sight of that fact. In other words, what we call as the constitution today was actually a military decree. So the people never really played any role in the making of what we now call the 1999 Constitution. Actually, a lot of us have the view that it is a fraudulent document, and you can't fault it. Because when in the preamble it says, we the people,
it certainly isn't the people,
certainly it wasn't the people. It was the military government at the time, with a few people. I know that there was a constitutional committee, several of them. I mean, the military has a way of doing that. One was led by the distinguished, now deceased Professor Nikki Toby, Justice Nikki Toby of blessed memory, who did a good job. But then, when those recommendations were forwarded, it will only come as recommendations to the then head of state and his team.
Who can pick and choose.
Who can pick and choose.
Whichever bit he wants.
And I know that there was a certain gentleman who played a key role in what has turned out to be this 1999 Constitution. Professor Ariwoole Yadudu, who at that time was special advisor in the presidency. And people like that. Now, let me put it this way. Not all provisions of the Constitution can be faulted. They did a lot of good work, a lot of good thinking in some areas.
But it's just not representative.
It is not representative of what we, the people, would want as a constitution.
And it is your contention that a new, more inclusive people's constitution is not only necessary, but it will foster unity in Nigeria, help prevent future conflicts, and possibly help end ongoing ones.
As a matter of fact, not only is a new constitution the right thing to do, not only is it fair, in my view, and in the view of most of us, a new constitution is a national imperative, as you rightly said, for a stable, inclusive, and fair Nigeria. Well, first of all,
you won't need a car to travel. You won't need an aeroplane to travel. You will just say, I want to go to London. And you'll be in London. Whether you believe it or not.
Whether you believe it or not, we would have a new constitution that is ushered in by the beneficiary of the rotten one that is collapsing. The reason why I played you that is just so you know that, yes, they may be denying the fact that all of us have said it 1 million times, 1,000,001 times. If you want Nigeria to be better, break it up and save lives. And may everybody keep the part of that Nigeria as for memory's sake. Keep it in your memory box. Anything short of that is a waste of time. So we hope that we will come together soon and discuss how we can go our separate ways. Even if it has to start with a new constitution, I won't mind. I'm saying that's something. It simply means that the criminals who put this together are aware that sooner or later, this whole thing is going to end. I actually prefer this soon, not later, but time will tell. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. I decided to spend this evening partly with you while we get ourselves ready for tomorrow, the big day, the Yoruba Union Summit Day 2. I have met a lot of people who came in today. See, I've got big guys. For the first time in the history of this studio, I actually have audience in the other room. And they are members of, the Yoruba Union team. I'm talking about a Yoruba Union community who have traveled from far and near. I've got people from the US. I've got people from Birmingham. I've got all my guys here, right? I've got people from all over the place. Essex. Those ones are not in this evening, okay? They are resting. Well, you see, I've got 3 great men here this evening, spending the night with me. Not with me, but this evening with us. So thank you so much. And then I am going to see you again. But I don't know when. That's going to probably be next week. But once in a while, I may just drop by. Okay, so thank you so much for spending your evening with me like them. If you could join us midway, I advise you probably watch this from the start. Ignore all the supposed jokes and all of that. I didn't even joke, did I? Forget all those laughs, all those things. Don't forget the messages there in this broadcast. It's important as you all go to bed this evening or this night. Thank you so much once again. I will see you when I see you. Good night from here.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Ẹ fara balẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary láyé bí nàmbà wá. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùnràjì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnràjì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.